Hello guys, welcome to the usual media channel. My name is Rahul, and today we are going to understand Net Promoter Score, right? So let's begin with the introduction. In this video, we will explore the importance of NPS, how it is calculated, the benefits, and how we can use it effectively, right? What is Net Promoter Score? So Net Promoter Score (NPS) is a metric that measures customer loyalty and the customer satisfaction. It helps the business to understand how likely the customer is going to recommend your product or services to their friends. Now, let's take an example. Let's say you bought a shoe, right? This is you. Pardon my drawing. Let's say you bought a shoe. So, for example, you bought a Nike shoe. So, how likely you are going to recommend this shoe to your peer circle, right? The more the more you're likely to recommend these shoes to your friends or your family, the net promoter score automatically increases, which gives the brand a complete picture of how the product and services is likable, or you can say product market fit, you know, those kind of things. uh, Now, let's understand how NPS is calculated. So NPS is basically divided in three segments, uh, which is promoters, passives, and detractors. So what are these three? But before that, let's understand the scale. Like how will you measure the NPS? There are multiple ways. You can either uh, either scale that on 0 to 10. Mostly the companies do like that. You can also measure in terms of stars or 0 to 5, whichever you are comfortable with. It can be anything. So let's understand these three segments. First one is promoters, passives, and the third one, which is detractors. So promoters are those people who are very likely, like most likely, will be recommending your product to their friends. Passives are those kind of customers who are satisfied, but they are unlikely to recommend that product to their friends. Maybe, let's say you went to a restaurant, uh, you had a nice cuisine which is not available everywhere, it is unique. So you are more likely to recommend that food to a friend. So which means you come under the segment of promoters. But on the same time, let's say you visit Domino's, you have a nice pizza. Will you recommend Domino's pizza to your friend? No, right? You might like that pizza, but since Domino's is very very widely available, your friend might have also tasted it. It's not unique in that case. So in that particular scenario, you come under the passives. Then comes the detractors, which is completely unsatisfied customers, right? So the formula for NPS is promoters, the percentage of promoters minus the percentage of detractors. Now here the passives doesn't come into the picture, because what happens is the passives, when you come under the segment of passives, you like the product, but you are highly, the probability is that you won't recommend it to your friend. And NPS is mostly about either recommendation or completely unsatisfied customers, the difference between that. So the percentage of promoters, for example, if 100 people are using a certain product, and 8% of them are promoters, 8% of them are loyal customers. So minus uh, the detractors. For example, five out of 100, five are you know not satisfied with your product. So those kind of customers. So percentage of promoters minus percentage of detractors, which is the formula for NPS. Why NPS matters? The next question. NPS is a very powerful predictor for of business growth. Companies with high NPS scores often see increased customer loyalty, because the higher the score, more likely the customer base is liking your product in a very genuine way. Uh, the retention rate becomes very high, because if you recommend a certain product to your friends or relatives, it is more likely that you will again come to that company or that brand to buy it again, right? So in that case the retention rate is very high. For example, Apple or Amazon, these have leveraged very high using NPS. Now, how to implement NPS? Now, since we have understood how NPS works, but how to implement it? So, to create NPS survey with the key question, which is how likely your friend, how likely you will be recommending it to your friend. So that can be the key question. How you distribute those questions? It can be through email, WhatsApp, in-app notifications, or any kind of pop-up on your website, so on. Emails for that thing, and also follow up on the responses, especially with the detractors, because the customer who are very unsatisfied, or with your product or service, those customers are supposed to be addressed, and their problem has to be solved, because if you solve a customer's problem, more likely they will recommend it to their friends, and with that scenario your NPS score will increase. Now, analyzing the NPS results, uh, above 0 is good, and 50 is excellent. So you can compare your score with industry benchmark. By industry benchmark you can just google it. You will see NPS score for different industries, and you can set a benchmark for yourself. You can identify trends and actionable insights using customer feedback. Now the customer feedback can be like in an email, or your customer support team calling the customer and asking them for a feedback, their experience and everything. And within a call also you can sometimes take up the ratings, like for example, your customer support team called one of your customer and asking them, okay, rate our like how likely you will be rating our product in the scale of 1 to 10. So based on those feedbacks you can take some actionable thing, right? uh, Now coming to the benefits of NPS, as we have discussed earlier, NPS is very simple and easy to use. It provides a clear picture. It helps you to prioritize and improve customer service, which is very important. It enhances customer engagement. See, unless and until you don't talk to your customer, you won't get the insights, and you might not be able to improvise your product over the period of time, correct? So that is something you need to figure it out. Now, there are some limitations, definitely, because there when sending a feedback, sometimes what happens is when the customer is in quite hurry, right? uh, so while filling up the feedback, it can be in extreme ends. The customer might not think. It can happen that the customer is not satisfied with the product, but since he has to fill the feedback form, so he might give you like 5-star rating or even 10-star rating, or out of 1 to 10 scale, he might give you the rating of 10. And sometimes the customer might like your product, but randomly click some ratings, and all those stuff, all those things can happen. So there is some biases. I mean, the data, you might not get accurate data, but whatever you get, the more you get, the better it is. Now, let's understand with an example using a case study. A company, it can be XYZ, implemented NPS in, let's say, 2019. They saw to 20% increase in their customer retention. How? They saw the NPS increasing month on month, the percentage of NPS increasing month on month. For example, if they started in the month of Jan, the percentage might have went up to 3%, or even 1% is really good. So with the increasing percentage of NPS and with the customer retention, the customer coming again and again, uh, you can see your sales going up. You can The company use the feedback to improve their product features, customer service. So the key takeaway is NPS can drive significant improvements when the action is implemented, right? When you learn from your NPS scores, from your feedback, and you implement those things, when you improve those things, when you take an action, then only it is like useful, right? So yeah, that's it in for this video. If you have any questions, you can ask me in the comment box, and I'll also mention my LinkedIn link in the description. If you have any questions, if you have any advanced level questions when it comes to digital marketing or in marketing in general, please reach out to me. I'm more happy to help. Or if you don't want to reach out to me, you can definitely comment down. I'll make sure to answer over there. If that is not possible, I'll definitely make a video. So yeah, please give a thumbs up to this video, and yeah, thank you so much. Bye.